Morning. Got my cocktails ready, got my pre-workout, got my super greens, got a gallon of water. We are all packed up and ready to go today. We're gonna go to the gym and then head straight to work afterwards. It is sure to be a banger day. Now I'm going to spend a little bit of time with God, put on some music, jam out till I get to the gym. I'll talk to you guys when I get there. All right, we just arrived. Everyone watching, just take a moment to thank God. Whether you're watching this in the morning, midday, at night, no matter what you're going through, just take a second to show some gratitude for the person who gave it all to us. We have a mighty God, the same God who created the firmament in the sky, the stars in the sky, created the blades of grass in the earth, and everything in between. He knows the hairs on your head, the tears that we cry, and he is the only person who knows what our purpose is. God, just forgive me for all the times that I walked off path, that I've walked away, that I've strayed away. He is an amazing, amazing God. So just take a second to just sit back and really appreciate that. Show some gratitude. Reach out to your Father today. All right, let's go get this workout. Just did the workout. Now I'm gonna get some cardio, do a nice little running, hit the sauna, take a shower, and it's work. Found a weakness. I have no breath. My cardio is absolute trash. So we'll be doing a lot more running moving forward. I was able to get 3 minutes at about 5 miles an hour. I was paced like 13 minutes a mile, but it's awful. So, new goal unlocked. We want to hit at least a 7-minute mile soon. We got work to do. Let's get to the sauna. Second day in the gym. Feel good about myself. Just a quick recap. Going to sleep wasn't that hard last night. I tried something new. I just turned off the TVs, closed my phones, and just closed my eyes. I sat there, it was really boring. But surprisingly, it took like 15, 20 minutes, and actually just sitting there with your eyes closed. When you're not used to it, it was really, really boring, a little hard, but I just said, you know what, just go to sleep, don't turn on TV, don't turn on anime, don't do anything like that, just close your eyes and try to get some sleep, and next thing I know, I'm waking up to my alarm for the first time in years. It's the first time I've actually heard my alarm on my phone go off, and yes, I've had the same alarm, 6 a.m. every morning for the past 5 years. And I don't turn it off, doesn't matter. If I wake up to it or not, it's there. And I woke up to it this morning. So I woke up to it about 6, got out of bed around 6:09, got all my stuff together, went out the door, I came, Can't do my thing here. So it is an accomplished day. A couple things we gotta work on, just cardio, man. I have no breath left. I'm too young to be this old. So we're gonna start working towards doing a 7-minute mile. It's gonna take progress. It's not gonna be easy considering I was only able to do a 13-minute right now. I was only able to go 5 miles per hour, do about 3 minutes of that. We're like completely feeling exhausted. So right now it's just strength training and trying to get our body back to where it was. Dedication. Let's get it. Got out of the gym, got dressed, got a shower. I'm good. I'm clean. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, chat. I'm telling you, I'm ready to go. Went out and cleaned my car. Spent a little bit of time doing that. Just some maintenance stuff, you know. And I'm getting ready to get on the road. And what do you know? I forgot my dang iPad. I need my iPad to work. I can't work without it. Not efficient. Got to go back now. So luckily, I haven't left town yet. So we are on our way back home to grab our tablet. And, you know, it sets us back maybe 40 minutes, I think. But it is what it is. So heading back home, going to grab the tablet. And then I'll see you guys in the doors. I'm up the road from my house right now. And I just kind of wanted to talk about like my thoughts and my feelings right now, because it's very weird, and I thought it was worth mentioning. I'm pulling up to my house, and you know, 20 minutes ago I was fired up, ready to go, and now I'm pulling up to my house, and I keep thinking like my body's getting ready to not turn up, not get in the grind mode. It's getting ready to like want to go in the house and just say, you know what, I can give it a couple hours, I can give it this, I can give it that, maybe I can start tomorrow. And it's a really, really weird thought process. And I just want to make myself aware of it and say it out loud, just so that I'm not succumbing to those, you know, those negative influences in my head. This is the part where discipline kicks in. I'm just going to call my wife. I'm going to have her bring the tablet outside, and I'm just going to get straight back to it, get back on the road. Just thought it was worth mentioning. It's, dude, I think more that I stress test myself, my mind, my body, the more that I realize that a man is really nothing without discipline. If you want anything accomplished in this world, you have to be hard on yourself. It's not enough to just be like, oh, I just don't want to. No, you have to want to, even when you don't, you know? So this is me being accountable and fighting against my urges to just pull into the house, maybe even go eat breakfast or something, you know, whatever I would tell myself the reason for me to like get down would be, I'm not going to do that. So why is there a new garbage can in our driveway? I don't know. Anyways, let me call my wife, have her bring the iPad out. So I'm sitting here listening to a podcast, George Janko sitting down with David Bett, and he says the most profound thing. And he says he just recently prayed to God for a bold heart and a strong spine. And he wrote on his board, fear means that I am in control. Faith means that you are in control. And I tell you what, if I'm not recording and saying this is for no other reason than that I never forget it. That might have been one of the most powerful things I think I've heard all year. And so, Georgienko, if you ever get big enough for you to listen to this, you know, vlog of mine, man, thank you for that. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to go to work today. And I'm going to go out there with a bold heart and a strong spine, so long as that be within God's will. And I'm going to move with the attitude that if I'm fearful, if I'm worried, if I'm concerned, if I'm anxious, that means that I'm still trying to take control of what God has already set in place for me. So instead, I'm going to shift that mindset to just a faith that God has it all mapped out. And if what I'm doing isn't working, then maybe it's not what God has intended for me. But to live in fear is needless when I have God in my corner. So thank you for that. And glory be to God. All right, let's get to it. The recorder that I've already knocked like 30, 40 doors, spent about 40 minutes, about a door a minute. Just getting after it, man. I think I've talked to 2 people. How you doing, sir? And in the mindset that I had been in, prior to maybe a week ago, that would have crushed me. I'd have been like, all right, you know what? I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over today. I'm going home. I'll do better, whenever next time is. And today, for whatever reason, I'm in love with the process. I'm really tapping back into who I was and falling back in love with the craft that I spent a decade of my life dedicated to, So whether nobody answers today, whether everybody answers today, we definitely want some yeses. We definitely want to sign some deals. But, if it doesn't happen, then, sales is just a law of averages. The more doors that I knock, the more chances that I give myself, the more likely it is that I'm going to succeed. So we're just going to stick to that. Let's get to it, man. So we have a saying in my family that I think is probably important for me to live by. I'm going to teach those values to my kids. And we always say, we may fail, but we never lose. The only way to lose is to quit. In this family, we win. So we're not going to stop. We're not going to accept defeat. If someone says no, they're not saying no to me. They're saying no to the product. And somebody out here is going to find value in what we do. So this is the next house we got to get to. So just keep going after it one door at a time, man. 134. I think we actually might have passed it out. Oh, no, we got to go back. All right. Let's do this. Hello. Yeah, I'll be super quick. My name's Trenton. I'm out in the air with Metronet. The main reason why I'm out here, company allocated a team to come by and talk to you and just a lot of your neighbors in the area about the lines that they had ran. So a lot of you neighbors that I spoke to, they're currently either on our old DSL lines or they're with Spectrum. And so my job's real simple. The only thing that I'm doing out here is I'm setting up routes for my technicians to stop by you and a lot of your neighbors' houses over the next week or two to run those new lines if you so chose to. Essentially what's going on is I've been able to help a lot of your neighbors just get an overall faster speed for internet. And in most cases, just save a little bit of money in the process. So it ends up being a better thing for the whole community out here. Just have to ask you a couple questions before I can move forward. Are you guys currently utilizing internet? Yeah. So you guys get to hear a little bit of the pitch. Did not lock him down. He currently was paying $120+ a month for his services. Offered him a price lock at $55 a month for 3 years. It's couldn't get much better than that, but you don't take any of that stuff personal. That guy did not wake up this morning expecting me at his doorstep. It's not something I'm sure he thinks about on a day-to-day basis. It doesn't keep him up at night. So we just have to do a better job of providing value so that we can give the most amount of value to each and every home, whether he knows it or not. That could have, significantly helped him. All that stuff adds up. Having a better speed and saving some money, I mean, you really can't go wrong there. So on to the next door. Ooh, boy, I've been getting my teeth kicked in, ball. It's a new campaign and a new area, new territory. I'm trying to figure it out, trying to work through the kinks, figuring out what works, what doesn't work. I'm sure it'll get better past 5, but here's my predicament. I don't know if it's something that, over time I'll learn to adapt to and it just be what it is, but I don't want to be working this late. Only because I have an hour and a half back home. I still value family. I value eating dinner with my family, sitting down with them, and then having that time. If I try to stay, till prime time, which would be 5 to 8, even if I just leave at 7:30, I'm not getting back till 8:39. My kids are just getting in bed, and so now at this point, I'm waking up at 6. I'm heading to the gym by 7, 8, and then I'm gone all day long, and that's just not sustaining long term. This market is hard, and then I'll say that from a place of experience. I've been doing this for a decade. I normally could just knock on a door. Within 5 people that I've talked to, I've normally gotten a deal. So you got to make something work. It doesn't matter what time of day it is either. So we have to take the time, figure out how to make this work earlier in the day, because there's just no way that this is going to be sustainable long term. I'm trying to do this past 4 or 5 o'clock every day. I could maybe stay out till 5, but as far as right now goes, I think I'm just going to knock this door and we'll use the method of just one more and see what happens. And if not, I'm not gonna kick myself down. I'm not gonna beat myself up. A bagel today, it's never a good thing, but sometimes it just happens. So let's go hit this door and see what we can do. One more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's see. That one's, they already have it. Let's see. We'll do this one right here. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. And I don't know what the right thing to do is. I don't know. I mean, I know my finances should come first, technically. Well, not that like I should put my business before my family, but they have to eat, right? So, but I also, I don't know, like long-term sustaining if that's gonna be a good thing. So I just a little bit conflicted. I'll need time to just ponder over the best way to do this. Feel it. It's right around the corner. And no answer. Okay. All right. But that's it, chat. Let's get back home so we can eat some dinner tonight. Nobody tell my wife, but I'm thinking about take her out. I think I'm gonna take her out to the movies or something tonight. Do something sweet with her. She's been having a rough go of it, so hopefully we do better tomorrow. I may have not made any deals today. I may have not been able to run a 7-minute mile. I may have wasted a little bit of time forgetting my iPad, but I still count today as a massive, massive win. I set out to do something, and I did everything that I set out to do today. Could it be executed at a higher level? Absolutely. But I did it. And that's a step in the right direction. I woke up at 6. Backtrack. I went to bed on time. I woke up at 6. I got out of the house. I did my workout. I did my run. I went to work. I gave it my all. I don't like that I had to leave early, but I have my reasons for that, and I'm going to figure out what I can do to maximize and optimize that part of it. But I did go to work, and I did give it my all. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to spend time with my family, and then I'm going to give that my all as well. And if you ask me, that's a win. That's a win. And now it's just about consistency. Finding a flow that's going to work long term. So on the road now, let's get home so I can be with my wife, be with my kids. Oh my God, bro. That was a rough drive. I'm almost there now. I was like sitting there like about to fall asleep. I had to blare the music, turn the windows down, and like, my goodness. Anyways, you got the road now, man. All right, just got home. Unfortunately, the movie thing's not gonna happen because apparently Bring It Back's going out of all the theaters. So sad. So sad. But on the bright side, got steak. Big boy meals. We're gonna watch Bubble Boy. For anybody who's ever heard of that before, I don't know.
I had some sweat tonight.
It's one of my childhood like horror memories is this movie, and I saw it on Hulu. So yeah, grab a bite to eat, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.